Does Jermell Charlo need to knock out Canelo Alvarez in order to win the fight on Saturday night, September 30th in Las Vegas, Nevada? Is that the only way that Jermell Charlo can get it done? I don't think so. My answer is no. I think that Jermell could very well pull off this win. I think that maybe it's his time. You know, I'm personally, prediction-wise, I have to go with Canelo. I have to go with Canelo, but I feel like right now the momentum may be on the side of Jermell Charlo, just from a hunger aspect. You know, are we going to see that prime Canelo? Are we going to see Canelo get in his bag, dig deep into that arsenal, and pull something out that we haven't seen in the last few performances, which was, you know, his ability to shift into different gears and turn on that killer instinct mode and get guys out of there? Because if he doesn't do it and he's given away a lot of rounds, I wouldn't be too surprised if Jermell Charlo steps on the gas in the later rounds, that gas tank doesn't run out, and he pulls off a win. I wouldn't be too shocked if by that outcome. You know, I wouldn't be too surprised if Jermell can pull it off. But like, it's all about the execution. I feel like Jermell, that right hand is going to be key. Let's be real. You know, he does have the boxing ability, but I'd say Canelo Alvarez, he's been here before. He's fought the best already. There's no question about his resume. There's no question about how seasoned he is. But this is a big test for Jermell Charlo. Going from Brian Castano, who's a heavy hitter, that left hook gave him a lot of problems. Gave Jermell Charlo a lot of problems in that Castano fight both times. But obviously he was able to get the better of Castano the second time, stopped him. But still, you know, that it's a big jump up in competition fighting a guy like Canelo after fighting Castano. And I think Canelo, he's still very powerful, despite, you know, I've criticized him in the last few performances that he's had. I just feel like it hasn't been the best version of Canelo. And this is coming from somebody who, you know, wholeheartedly respects Canelo. I think he's probably the best Mexican fighter of all time. Him or Chavez, I think you could argue for either guy, but he's up there. He's got to be up there. And this is a performance that's going to be so big for Canelo. This is going to be a big event, guys. I hope you guys, you know, they're kind of underplaying it right now. Like, I feel like it's not being promoted as much as it should be. I think this is a fight that, you know, if we weren't so spoiled this past year with, you know, Ryan Garcia, Loma and Devin Haney, and then obviously Ryan and Tank, and then Earl Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford, if we weren't getting those fights, David Benavidez, Caleb Plant, then this would probably be fight of the year, Canelo and Charlo. But because we've gotten all those fights, we're kind of, you know, downplaying this one, under-promoting it a little bit. But I think this is a big one. You know, Canelo and Charlo, this is a fight that we've been waiting for. Surprised us a little bit that it wasn't Jermell, the one that was expected to fight Canelo, but it turns out Jermell's going to get a shot at it. And it's still a very dangerous fight for Canelo. I wouldn't take my eyes off the ball, you know, overlook Jermell, because it's not going to be an easy fight, as a lot of people are saying. I think it's going to be a lot more competitive. I still lean towards a Canelo stoppage, but you can still have a stoppage fight, and up until then it could be really competitive. It's very possible that Canelo doesn't stop him either. It could go to a decision and Canelo could win. I'm going to go a little bit closer towards a stoppage. I think that despite Canelo's age, despite his lackluster last few performances, I think that he still has what it takes. He's going to have enough on that night to overcome what's going to be Jermell Charlo, that hungry fighter. I know he's coming to bring it. I just think I'm sensing a little bit too much respect from Jermell within the press conferences, the lead up to the fight. I know he's talking his talk, but at the same time, I think that he understands, like, what's coming. You know, he understands that this is a big moment and that he's fighting arguably the biggest name in the sport of boxing today, alongside maybe Tank Davis. Like, and that's still up for debate. I think Canelo is probably still the bigger name, but Tank might be more trending. But Jermell, this is his time to shine. You know, if you're gonna bring out everything you got, this is the fight to do it. Put yourself on the map. You know, become a shot caller, and then you get that Terrence Crawford fight potentially. So, and you can basically, you have all the leverage in the sport. You know, if you beat a guy like Canelo, you beat the cash cow. Not like Dimitri Bivol, because he wasn't really a known fighter. Period. He's still not known even after beating Canelo, but I think Jermell has the personality, he has the swag, he has the fighting style to, you know, gain a lot of fans come Saturday night if he's able to get the job done. And I don't think that he needs a knockout to do it. I think that we've seen Canelo still, I'm trying to play both sides, play devil's advocate on my pick for Saturday night, because I'm going with Canelo, but there's no doubt that Canelo hasn't looked great, and the gas tank has been an issue for him in recent fights. So I'm curious to see who's going to persist in those later rounds. Who's still going to have more gas in the tank when both fighters are getting fatigued? Who's able to push through that adversity and, you know, overcome in the championship rounds? I think that's going to determine who wins the fight ultimately, especially if it's not a stoppage. And I think that it's really hard to knock out a guy like Canelo. And I understand the power in Jermell's right hand. I just don't know if he has what it takes to set it up in such a way that it's going to affect Canelo and hurt him in a crazy way. But hey, man, there's a first for everything. You can't doubt these fighters. I'm just trying to see how it plays out in my head, and I think Canelo gets the job done. You know, it's going to be more challenging than people think. You know, I expect Charlo to go in there, you know, guns blazing, but I'm not too sure it's going to be enough. That's why I lean towards Canelo, but I also wouldn't be surprised if Charlo pulls it off, because that right hand is no joke. I know Canelo has a tough, you know, real tough granite iron chin, but hey, man, that right hand is nothing to be played with. But I still have to go with Canelo just based on experience, based on, you know, he's been in that moment before, and he's going to rise to the occasion. People have been talking about this fight for a little while now, so now's the time for Canelo to put on a tremendous performance. If he doesn't fight well this next fight, he's going to receive a lot of criticism, and then you know, that Benavidez call out, you know, that's coming out after this fight, no matter what happens. So we'll see what happens. Canelo Alvarez, Jermell Charlo coming up real soon. Let me know in the comments who you guys have in that fight, Jermell Charlo or King Canelo Alvarez, Saturday night. It's going to be a great one. You guys aren't going to want to miss it. But thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Comment your predictions down below. I'll be checking them out. Let me know what you guys thought about this video, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. Peace. That's going to do it for another Nads Fight Media video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been your boy, Matt Nabong, with another video. Hope you guys enjoyed it all. Thank you guys for the constant support. Salute to y'all always. It's been your boy.